Salutations to all the nations. Welcome, brothers and sisters in the Lord, to another Ark'emon video. Here on our Xbox One Survival Evolved Let's Play Whatnot and all that good stuff. In the end of the last video, I believe I was level 64 because we were busting out some serious 4 times XP and all that good stuff. Well, as I promised, I worked on the pad a little bit. Got a Bronto, been stomping all over my base for a while now. I've thought about getting myself in trouble and trying to kite it away from here because it's really annoying at times, as you saw his tail sticking through the deal. But, not further ado, what exactly did I get to? Yeah, there we go, 74. Basically, all the building and all that good stuff hit level 74, which has managed to get us down here, way down here. Got like 400 levels to distribute. Ooh, I can get a Rex saddle. Bam. I'm going to take that because I'm guaranteed I'm going to make one. One more level and I'll have myself a vault. I like vaults because you get a lot of stuff in a small package. Anything else in here we need directly? I don't think we're going to worry about it just yet. We got a few hundred levels. We might move into some of the metal stuff and things. Perhaps greenhouse stuff and things because we're going to need our crops in order to do the thing. Pteranodon saddle, I don't even think we're going to need that. I do believe because I was at 64. No, I guess I was only at 61 because I was one level short of the Castroid saddle. So I was only 60. So yeah, I didn't go up 10 levels. I went up 14 levels. Anyhow, got the RG saddle. All that good stuff. It is now becoming daytime. As you can see, my base was a little bit lit up. And it was a little bit lit up because of the miracle of electricity. I've already wandered off and got myself some metal. Wandered off, got myself some oil, made myself a fabricator, made myself an industrial grill so I could have some food and stuff on the go. I also went up to Herbivore Island, and a guy's got a lot of big dinos up there. So I got some Spino eggs, I got some Quetzal eggs. Actually, the Quetzal eggs are just up the beach. Giga eggs and Rex eggs by the droves up there at that guy's place. They're not on there very often, so you know them things are just gonna spoil if I don't take them for them. So you know, just helping them out. But as you can see, like I said, I went and made an oil run while I was up there in the cold zone, and we've crafted ourselves a decent amount of gas, a little bit of gas down in the deal down there. Yeah, I need, in order to make a refrigerator, I want to put a refrigerator right there, just for general purpose, just so, because it'll drop a cord straight down. It'll be nice and clean. Maybe I'll put a rack of them here. Not really sure. Maybe I'll string cords across and put refrigerators on the other side. Thought about putting a fridge in right here in place of this guy, which should work out just well. But nah, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. Today, I have got a whole pile of stuff. What do you want, dude? What are you? You are 140 moss chops. I would really like to tame you, but I know you're going to want everything that I probably don't have, like primes and prime fish meats and kibbles and stuff, and you only want a Tinto berry right now, but I'm not going to get distracted with that. Today we want to work on the miracle of flight. So let's go ahead and close this. We're going to go ahead, run our tamer back up to where we were in the last video. Was that the last video? I don't know. It's been over a week. Oh, yeah, that's right. Backstory. I've been... one thing I didn't show you guys is my epic failure on the base. The base used to be in a little bit different spot. It used to be a lot bigger. I believe the dimensions on the base were 7 by 9. Right now it's 7 by... Hang on, let me get a drink. Ah, man, I really need to go get me some polymer so I can get me a canteen going on. Oh, come on. See, look how annoying this Bronto is. I mean, it's a level 5 Bronto. I kind of want to just tame it. Maybe we ought to just do that real quick. Just go ahead that way and run for our life and shoot this thing with darts. Man, I don't know if I want to tame it or if I want to start stabbing it in the belly. But at any rate, as you can see, this thing is nowhere near 7 by 9 because if you look at this weird arching shape that I have here, it kind of goes in a little semicircle. I started laying this out. I want to put a behemoth gateway right here and make a large dino pen that stretches back this way. But anyhow, after my last video, about 3 guys showed up from the tribe of Stoic Pets. And, you know, they were hanging around. I'm thinking, oh, maybe they want to get in a tribe, you know? So I'm like, yeah, let's do the tribe thing. That'd be cool. And they're sitting there, you know, pushing buttons on me and this, that, and the other. And if I remember correctly, when you click on somebody to invite them to your tribe, straight up is to recruit them to your tribe. Well, apparently, straight up, if they've recruited you to their tribe first, is to accept it. Guess what I did? I accepted it. I didn't want to be part of the Stoic Pets. I wanted to make those guys part of the church. But at any rate, I debated for a long time as to what I was going to do. And yeah, I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, unclaim all my critters, demolish the building. I built this thing twice. Like I said, that building right there was 7 by 9. And I gave this to a guy earlier today, old Bob, owner Bob. Bob came by, he was level 1, gave him some gear, told him to go ahead and take this trike with a saddle on. It's only at level 66, wasn't no big deal. And he just left it sitting here. Well, the one good thing is, I still got a ways. While I was disassembling all the foundations and all the pillars around here so I could reclaim it after I switched my tribe, I realized this is here. Tribe of Stoic Pets. I left this one here. I was supposed to take that out. So now there's this giant area of influence that I can't build in. But how long is that lasting? Lasts another demolish in 10 days. Demolish in 6 days. Well, another 10 days. It was 11 days, but I just did this yesterday, so that was after they hadn't shown up for over a week. They haven't been on the server. They haven't been doing anything, so I think they just bailed anyhow. So I just said, to heck with it. I went ahead and broke everything down and then rebuilt everything. So this right here is going to continue further back. It'll be the workshop area. I'm just going to continue the line of storage back, and then I'll have the door that goes into it, except the door will probably be in this wall somewhere further back just to go in, unless it's just open. I'm not sure how I'm going to play that for right now as far as getting the dinos in and out, how I'm going to connect the buildings. But like I said, I'll have a behemoth gate so I can get a lot bigger critters in there later. And yeah, but that'll have to wait till that pillar disappears, and anything else that those guys have is around here is attached. And depending on whether or not this Bob character is gonna play anymore and come get his trike, the trike may have to friggin' starve to death before I can get in here. But like I say, I got 10 days I gotta wait before I can build into this area. So yeah, one of these days. Found this guy running around. He was chasing me around. He was 100, level 140, no, level 135, I believe. So I went ahead and, shot it in the face with some trank darts. I do have trank darts on the boat. All the taming stuff's on the boat right now. Keep gathering all these little eggs, because one of the perks to eggs is eggs give you a lot of health regeneration. So I got about, I don't know, 30 or 40 eggs in here. And when we're in the cold zone, we have problems with dying from the cold, so while we're up there, up in that area, we're going to keep those on us so we can do that kind of stuff. But anyhow, I'll bring you guys back when we get up into the area where we're going to work with and get this boat put together. I don't think I'll bore you guys with placing a few walls on this, but when I get up there, I'm going to enclose the capture pen, and we're going to see if we can't get an RG trapped in this thing and make it our best friend ever. I do have an RG saddle, I believe. Oh man, I got a lead sick this on me. I was wondering when one of those things was going to show up. Oh my god, it sank my boat. I can't. Oh my god, it's an alpha. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that for nothing. Now I'm going to die to stinking mantas and stuff. Holy smokes. Well, I just lost everything. That was terrible. I just lost a week's worth of everything right there. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh man. An alpha lead sick this two-shotted my boat. I can't believe that. Now how in the heck am I supposed to boat around here? Alright, anyhow. Well, at least I got it on camera. Y'all know what happened. Now I wish I'd had my gear on me. Oh, I got an RG saddle. Well, guess I'll come back when I am able to head up to the place. Or I'll just bring you back when I make it up there, assuming I ever do. And, yeah. See you in a bit. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a little bit of a update. We are changing gears. We are not trying to build our boat right away because there it is with some weird thing on it. I used to go and rustle up some giant bee honey from a rock just around the way. I found this 140 moss chops just chilling. And now he wants some giant bee honey. Oops, I gotta put it in my last slot. He's about 50% of the way there. I've given him bee honey, tinto berries, bee honey twice. Oh my god, he lost most of his tame because I haven't been paying attention to him. Oh well, looks like we'll have to pay closer attention to him. There's like 3 or 4 of these turtles running around. And turtle kibble is what I'm going to use for my regular kibble, mostly because they're really easy. They seem to have a pretty good egg drop zone. I ran around and just killed some trikes and stuff like that. I'm just, given our issue, should take about 15 darts, not darts, but arrows to knock down that Bronto. And we got all these turtles running around. I'm just gonna tame everything around here real quick. So that is the update. I don't know what I'm looking there for. I was dealing with a ichthyornis, is why my arrows are in here. But I got a little bit of sap from a drop. I got bee honey. I have ware flowers. I got everything except like the kibbles. So. If you ask for prime, I'm having trouble too. Yep, raw prime. Oh well, so much for the moss chops. Looks like we won't be worried about him today. What are you? Level 5. Yeah, and you're a male. You're no good. You are no good to me. Except maybe as... What was that? Okay, super lag. Knock him out in one shot. Bam. One right to the base of the skull like that. Should I tame this thing? Should I not tame this thing? I mean, it's total trash. And it's a male, so I can't get eggs out of it, so to heck with this thing, I'm just gonna whack it. Give me your hide and your meat. So, alright, moss chops, you want prime, so you're no good to me. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. It's only gonna take about 15 shots, so we're gonna start way over here. Okay, try to get trapped in the rocks if we can. And we're going to see if we can't do this without dying. And when it runs, we're hoping that it runs to the rocks over there. And get stuck somewhere where this works out, because, oh, go figure, it wants to hit my base. I wonder if it's killing everything inside my base. And my stupid crossbow's not loading properly. Of course not. There we go, now we're working. Now we're not working. Where are you at, the Bronto? There's a hit. There's a hit. Yeah, let's get you all hung up. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. He's running now. He's hitting with the boat. Made another boat to go run on the beaver dams on the far end. Oh, he's really running now. Oh, he's attacking my pillar. See, that's perfecto. I was attacking this pillar right here. Wow. Not the world's brightest Bronto, are you? Alright, well, according to Dodo Decks, it should take about 35 minutes to tame this sucker. Let me look and see. Bronto. Brontosaurus. Level 5. 105 berries, 37 minutes, with a torpor timer of 2 hours. So all we gotta do is throw a couple hundred berries on this thing and just wait for it to wake up. It's like a zero problems deal. I will probably leave it on neutral outside the base, because anything that wants to start some crap with it, you know, it might be a level 5, but unless it's you know, something bigger than a raptor, I don't think they're going to be able to take it. I'll pump all of its levels into health just to make sure it stays alive, and it'll be an egg getter for me. So what am I doing? I am doing berries. I believe I have squat deadly for berries in there. So let us... What happened there? Oh, Ichthyornis got killed. How fortuitous. What a shame for the Ichthyornis. Thank you for your meats. I have to make a Bronto saddle now. All about some Bronto saddles. I believe I'm high enough level to get a Bronto saddle. What was I doing? I was gathering berries, wasn't I? Do I have? No, I do not have enough berries. Let's gather all the berries. Pop those on there, and then we'll start shooting some turtles in the face. Because the face is where it's at with the turtles. How come I'm not gathering? Feel the lag. Wow, feel the lag. Part of me wants to whack that Moss Chops just for being a total butthead. Although he'd probably be wanting prime right now, and I'd be at 75% tamed, and then I'd just be bummed out and looking to find a way to get some prime. Best way to get prime would be to hatch babies. You know what? I need to do that. Get some dodos. Get some dodo eggs like you know, readied up. There's 164. Should only take 101. So this should be all the berries that this guy needs. Girl needs to get up and running. We will bring you back when that's all taken care of. But in the meantime, let's have us a little looky-doo here at some turtles. There's one, there's one. Let's see, we have... Hey, where'd it go? Level 10, that's the one I was looking for. Come here to the level 10. That's a shell shot, that doesn't really count as anything. Just mostly want to get him turned around so we can shoot him in the face. Want to get him headed this way. Oh, 3 shots. Let's, I'll take it. And, alright, level 10 Carbonemones. Are the other ones mad at me? I guess that's a good question to ask. Is this that 25 that I saw? Female 75. I believe there's a 25 over the hill. But you know what? 75 will do. Shouldn't take much to tame a 75. It doesn't take much, it doesn't take much to tame turtles in general. Let's make sure that when it turns to run in a direction that works for us. So we will head toward the water, let it go somewhere else. Hey, hitting me. Turn around and run already. Tender bits. And the tender bits, they say hit it in the tail and you only get half as much juice out of it. Shooting it in the back, the buttocks seems to be a good spot. Alright, we got 2 down. Alright, now let's see, there's a level 25 I think over this bend. I have to drag this one a little bit though, I don't want it way over here. Thought that was a Dillo or something. I'm not seeing it. That must be it out there. Are you a 25? You are a female 20. Come here, the female 20. And we'll shoot you in the shell because we just want to drag you a little bit. Here, let's drag her through the water. She moves faster that way. Oh man, they boogie right along in the water. Come on, swim. Just swimming. You're not swimming yet. There we go. Swim it. They move a lot quicker swimming. So let's get you up here so we can face you the right direction. Let's shoot for another shell shot over here. That doesn't really do anything at all. Get you up into an area. We'll shoot your face. Drag you that way so you run back toward the base. And apparently you lost interest. And get interested again. Okay, my other turtle. Although it doesn't matter, I don't care about taming effectiveness. 1, I'm using mojos. 2, they're low level. 3, you're nothing but kibble factory. Name you Kibble Factory. Regular Kibble Factory, exceptional Kibble Factory, yada yada, so on and so forth. Let's go check on that level 10, how it's doing. We can grab some narco berries off of our trike. We got lots of time. That's 3 of them down. I think that's all there was. I saw a level 85 and a level 95 over in the water over here, but at any rate, we're going to jump on our trike. We're going to gather us up a whole pile of berries. So we got plenty of those left. We got plenty of those left. And we're going to bring you guys back when we get all this stuff figured out. Alright, that looks like we're down to one more feeding. We got about, I don't know, another 15-20 seconds, and I think we're going to have ourselves a whopping level 7 Bronto on our hands. Ooh, what an animal. Unfortunately, I don't have enough hide to make enough. Well, no, so much for that. Happening on the next one. I don't have enough hide to make a saddle for it yet, so I'm going to have to do a little hide grind. But that's not too bad. It's only 350 hide for it. We can make that happen. Come on. Come on now. Wake up. It's time to get up. Time to go protect the turtles that I'm going to be leaving outside with you. Figure I'll put the turtles on passive so they'll stay in the corners where they're supposed to be. I'll put the Bronto on guard duty, because don't take much. The Bronto can just whip it around and swat whatever's messing with it. Swat whatever's messing with the turtles, possibly. I might just make some fence. There we go. Name your Bronto. Let's see, let's do Betty Bronto. Little Betty, let's go park you. Right after I go check on little man. I will be back momentarily. Alright, let's go ahead and get our Bronto around here. Come on, Betty. Maybe I should have named you Bertha. Betty or Bertha, what do you think? Not exactly big Bertha. Be like low-level Bertha. One thing I did find out, though, one thing I noticed, was that Moss Chops actually wants raw prime fish meat, which I can get not too difficult by running down the river. Let's just bring you straight down into this hole and stop you right there. We're going to put you on to neutral. You just stay right here. See, now Betty can keep an eye on her place. Anything messes with these, quick tail swipe and they're done for. The only thing I've found around here that are dangerous are what you call them. Looks like we got another turtle up. This is 3 of the 4 that I knocked down. I found that level 25. That level 25 I was looking for is over there behind the rocks. Boy, these things sure do get around. My wife loves the way these things run. These short little stubby legs. What's really funny is when you juice their movement speed to the sky and they run around like lightning. They just kind of shake around. Can I go between this thing's legs? Yeah, okay. I get to my parking spot over here, I park the trike right in the way. Come on, I don't want your head through the wall. But I want it up against the wall. There we go. Get them lined up real good like this. We'll stop you. Get your deal on. Let's go ahead and get your deals on passive. Because right now they're on neutral. We want passive. Behavior. Passive. Alright. Got 2 saddles. Should have only made 1 because I might have had enough to make a saddle for old Betty here, but this one still has a little ways to go, so we're gonna go ahead and cut on it. I mean, you know, it's gonna eat berries. It's gonna be a egg-laying turtle. But today we can knock Brontos off the list. We can knock Carbonemones off the list. We can knock Dillos off the list. We have we haven't done the beaver. I'll do a beaver on camera before that. I just brought that one over for giggles. I did actually lose the Doedicurus. Uh, I was playing really late one night. Oh yeah, we got a parasaur we can knock off the list. I am actually over here incubating a dodo egg. If I can find it. It sinks in the floor. Come on, dodo egg, where are you at? I just saw it right there. Okay, yeah, it's incubating. It's got a half an hour left. I'm going to stop it just before it goes off because I'm going to try to get this moss chops. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make some foundations, some fence foundations. Let's see if I can't catch it over here where I can do something, and I'll bola it and try to build a pen around it real quick. And although I don't think I can pull that off. But anyhow, I'm gonna try to. Did I just see a turtle head poke through there? Turtle heads poke through here when you walk in. That's just freaky. I'm gonna try to tame this guy again still. Maybe when I can pay more attention to it. But it says right there, raw prime fish meat. So I can do raw prime fish meat because I can just run up to the river, nail a saber-toothed salmon, get its prime fish meats, and that's gonna work out just barely. I might even pop a turtle on to my boat. Actually, I might just drive a turtle down there. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna drive a turtle down there. I'm gonna drive my beaver down there because beavers are pretty good at killing stuff and super fast. And I can escape the other beavers with it. I stole a whole ton of cementing paste. I got like, I don't know, 700 cementing paste out of a beaver dam not too long ago. Do I have any more spoiled meat? Yes, I do. I'm gonna make some more narcotics. When that alpha lead sickness nailed my boat, I lost, I think, 700 narcotics, something like 130 trank darts, a long neck, about 200 trank arrows. I mean, I was rigged for speed. I was gonna go tame the holy crap out of everything up there, and yeah, I was gonna tame some kikarikus, or you know those what do you call them, the penguin things. As a matter of fact, the tiny kibble, the basic kibble, or whatever the lowest tier kibble, is what you use to tame those things with. So, and it doesn't require any vegetables. I think I'll make some before I go up there. I didn't lose any of that. That's probably the only thing I didn't have rigged for speed was that. But that's all beside the point now. I'm gonna go make sure this thing doesn't want to wake up. I doubt it will, but we're gonna juice it with these berries I threw on it just for good measure. This is the largest one. The other three, the 10 and the 20 claimed it wouldn't take any. Actually, I think the 10 said it would claim 0. The 20 said it needed 1 narco berry. Holy smokes, I almost got duped on by Monster Duke. Let's take the Betty Duke. And we'll put it over here. I tried to put my crops up. Actually, I don't want to put that in there because, okay, there is no seed in there. Just drop that in there. Do I have more animal feces on me? Oh, I do. I don't know how many turds I had on my hands with. But anyhow, I'm gonna try to tame up this moss chops. If I get to a point where where he's about to tame up, I'll bring you all back in the video and I'll show you that one. If not, then you know, you'll find out in the next one that I didn't tame in moss chops. I did actually tame a level 5 moss chops here whenever we had 4 times taming going on, because all he wanted was a mejo berry and I popped it in him, but he starved to death during that week when I was waiting those guys out. So, you know, that is what it is. Anyhow, we'll be back with an update on everything and to say goodbye, I guess. See where this guy ends up, and we will see if I manage to get this moss chops figured out. So we'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our last feed is about to happen, and he wants our rare mushroom, which I can do. So let's key that puppy up, and let's get us a moss chops. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that their moss chops, stop moving already, looks a lot like Godzilla, but I'd swear Godzilla is a boy. Oop, I jumped on it. Hey, you can ride him. I knew that. What do we get? What do we get? A whole lot of fiber. Apparently these things are fiber machines. Looks like I don't need a dire bear to get me fiber. He gets berries, he gets fiber, and he moves extremely quick. Has extremely good stamina. What kind of weight do you got? Let's see, what do we got for statisticals? We got 2,300 health. We got 1,080 stamina, oxygen, food, nobody cares. 332 carry weight, 332.9 damage, 120% movement speed. Maybe we should go for all movement speed on this guy. Make him like lightning fast. Or make her lightning fast, or something like that. That could just be a lot of fun. Does it jump? Nope. Secondary attack? Nope, that's just a butt wiggle. Is there a roar? Kind of a little snappy bite roar thing. But anyhow. That one we can now... Let's see what does that do. Little nibbles. Little nibble. Anyhow, we can now chalk off the moss chops, level 140. So it's even a proper tame. Will probably survive, you know, onslaughts and attacks, and probably won't starve to death in a day. But you know, with lots of berries on him, shouldn't starve to death at all. So that is really weird. Going into that mode, just really strange. You see those pillars back there trying to trap it. It didn't work out though. Pillars just snapped to themselves. They won't place between them where I couldn't trap them in a hole. But anyhow, I'm the Holy Gamer. It's been a long night trying to get this stupid thing tamed up. So disappointing day with that stinking alpha lead sickness. Oh come on, get out of here. I'm gonna attack something. Can I? Who cares? Anyhow, I'm Telly Monster. We'll see you in the next one. Later.